Welcome back to the channel. This is Simon Cromer, and today we're doing a 4-month checkup on this Chris Craft Catalina. We have it fully coated in Ceramic DNA RegenX. So let's go ahead, let's review it, let's see where we're at, let's see how things are holding up. We're gonna start back here by the outboard. So we don't have anything failing here on the outboards anywhere from top to bottom. Outboards are looking really good. As we come down here, here are the hoses, so we can see this still looks really good. Now these hoses right here are starting to fade a little bit, so we'll just want to make sure that we throw regenex on there and cover that really good. Also here too, because you know plastics are going to typically fade a little faster than your gel coat or your paints. So that's what we got going on back here. You know, everything else is looking really good. So we're going to come up into the cockpit area. So here are the seats. So we've got the 2 seats up here. Now they do get pretty much blocked out by the hard top, so they're not getting a whole lot of sun, a whole lot of the elements. So these look really nice and they're holding up extremely well. So still a ton of gloss retention and super hydrophobic. Really happy with what's going on here. Even on the console area, guys, again, not a lot of sun, not a lot of environment. Excellent here up on the console area. Now as we come back here to this back seat, we're gonna try to push this down. We can see that this is also holding up pretty nice. So really the only areas of concern is right around here where the crease is, and that's just from the seat folding up and down. So that's kind of, you know, nothing to really knock the coating for or anything like that. That's just getting a lot of friction, a lot of rubbing area right here where the crease is, but everything else is looking really nice. Let's go ahead, let's kind of head up here towards the bow. So, you know, I've washed the boat already, so I know how it's kind of been reacting. The one part where the coating has started to fail, and again, I wouldn't blame the coating for this, but it's right here on the top of the vinyl all the way around the bow. Now when you come over here, you can see we already have sunspots, and these sunspots or the sun damage was already here before we even started working on the boat. So the boat had been sitting out here for 2 to 3 years and just getting baked in the sun. So you can actually see that all of the coating, so the top coating of the vinyl, that all got faded away, which does not leave us a good surface to bond a ceramic with. So you're gonna notice that all this here on the top, pretty much all the coating's off and it's non-hydrophobic, nothing much going on there. But again, that's definitely not something that is the coating's fault. That just has to do with the seats and the sun damage I had already had prior to us even working on the boat. So this seat right here, this major big front seat here in the bow, actually holding up super nice. And you know, I think the color retention, it's still there, it's still doing really good. It does get a lot of sun. I can tell you one thing, when I washed the boat, super hydrophobic, definitely getting insane water beads with this. So the coating is still on here. We're gonna put a really thick, nice coat of regenex on here, kind of brighten it up, give it some more gloss. Gonna be really cool. Now we did do all the hatches, so obviously the hatches, they're gonna look amazing because we're getting nothing in here, no sun or anything. So that'll hold up for years, very, very many years, probably the whole life of the boat. Now, when we talk about the teak, yes, teak's starting to fail, but we're not gonna focus on that a whole lot today. So let's get back to the actual gel coat. So the toe rails still looking really nice, still beating up nice, which that is a high UV area. Here, we're gonna come up here, check out the hard top for a second. So the hard top, also, we're getting really good beads up here as well. So really nothing on the boat has failed within the first months. The glass also doing extremely well. Really, really good beads with the glass and even the bright work. So, you know, pretty typical of a 4-month update. So really, so far, I'm pretty impressed with the coating. I'm liking how it's reacting, and it still looks really good. Now let's go ahead, hop down here. I want to check out the hull real quick, because you guys know we do have a black all grip right here, and this stuff is excellent. So, you know, with paints with all grip, you know, you're gonna get quite a lot of time. So 2-3 years plus with the ceramic coating, this stuff holding up really good, and just a really good bond that you're gonna get with that paint. So incredible there, and very happy with how the haul turned out. So that's kind of an overview of the first 4 months. Now I'm gonna continue making these videos, giving you guys updates on what I'm seeing, what I'm liking, what I'm not liking, and so far everything's going really good. 4-month update here in South Florida. So next up, guys, I want to jump into the actual RegenX process. You're gonna get to see how I'm doing the RegenX, which is our ceramic booster spray. Very important, very key to maintenance on this boat. So guys, without further ado, let's talk about RegenX. Let's talk about Ceramic DNA RegenX. So RegenX is their ceramic booster. So if you got a ceramic coating on your boat, polymer sealant, this is going to be great, and it's critical to do this once a month to enhance the life of your coatings or your polymer sealant. So what I do know about this product is, first of all, you guys can see it's like a white milky consistency or color. And yeah, it's a little bit different than your Stark Replenish or Nautical One Hydro Rinse. This does not have a hydro application option, so you do have to transfer this into a spray bottle, spray it on your boat, wipe it on, wipe it off with a microfiber. It does go on a little tacky, but by the time you get it off, it is super smooth, and it's gonna add a lot of depth, a lot of clarity, and a lot of SiO2 back into your coating, which is what you're looking for to get that extended life, those extra water beads. So this is my favorite product at the moment to go to for ceramic booster or polymer sealant, extra protection, Ceramic DNA RegenX. Now guys, let's go ahead, let's get to the application process and let's check it out. Let's see what I'm doing. We've got RegenX right here. We've got 2 different color microfibers just to make it easier for us. So we've got one that's gonna be our initial wipe off, because this one's gonna get wet. It's gonna, have more product into it. And then we got our final wipe towel right here. So this is gonna eliminate any fogginess, right? This is gonna give us our clean wipe and get that product completely off the boat. So 2 towel method is what you wanna do. Transfer this stuff into a spray bottle and let's get to work. Now, before we even get started, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about packages, pricing, and what we've got going on today. Now, this is the first client to book a 1% detail along with the Revive wash program, which is incredible because this is the best way to get the maximum value out of your ceramic coating. So if you guys don't know, the 1% detail, we're gonna come out, we're gonna correct your gel coat, your paint, we're going to, take care of your vinyl, your brightwork, your glass, we're gonna coat your outboards, your hoses, everything on the boat is getting coated with ceramic DNA. Now, the Revive wash program is a monthly maintenance program. We're gonna come out, we're gonna spray RegenX on your gel coat, your paint, your vinyl, your plastics, right, which is what we're doing right now. We're going to restore your brightwork with Luminex. We're gonna make sure that that's getting protected, staying protected, avoiding rust on your brightwork, and then we're gonna protect your glass as needed, which usually is every few months or so. So this is the Revive program. This is a base package that's gonna start at $350 for this size boat, which is a 30-foot Chris Craft Catalina. Now, of course, if we've got to do any extra coating, we've got to recoat the vinyl or something like that, then yes, that's going to be an upcharge. And we're going to be taking care of this on a monthly maintenance program, so we don't have to, spend a ridiculous amount of money, a one-time fee, right, like we did when we first coated the boat. So this is a great way to do it, keep your expenses down, and it's going to save you money over time. So we're just going to coat the boat as needed from now out. If the owner wants to sell the boat, he's going to get maximum value out of the boat, and it's super easy. This is a great program for a client who wants to have a hands-off experience. They want to come out, enjoy the boat with their family, and then they want to be done with the boat after that. We're going to come out, we're going to do everything that this needs. We're going to take care of teak, we're going to take care of brightwork. Everything's getting taken care of on a monthly basis. So this is a little bit of some insight on our Revive program, our 1% detail. This is an amazing, this is like a yacht management type of package, hands-off experience for the client to keep your boat in the best condition possible all year long. Get started up here on the bow on the vinyl, it's going to be the same process: spray on, wipe off, and you're going to really see the gloss retention being restored back into these seats. So check it out. I do like to spray this stuff on relatively thick, and also you don't need to wipe off with your second towel. So only one towel, let it kind of sit in there, absorb into the vinyl, and you're gonna be good. In terms of application for RegenX, it's pretty simple on any hard surfaces, gel coat, paint, anything that is going to be a hard surface. You're going to spray it on, you're going to wipe it in with one towel, and then have a second final wipe towel to give it that final finish. And then on anything like vinyl, you're just going to spray it on, wipe it in with one towel, kind of spray it on thick, let it absorb into the vinyl, into that coating, and leave it on. You're going to be good to go. That's the best way to apply RegenX. Now we're going to be hitting up glass. Really make sure you have a dry second towel to give that final finish, because with glass, if you don't wipe it completely off, the glass you're going to see it's going to be foggy and it's going to have spots and smears. Really important that you keep that glass crystal clean and clear for your client. Now, of course, we've got a base coat on here, which is going to be regenex. So you can either go with regenex, which is the ceramic DNA ceramic wax. It's nanotechnology. You know, it's really heavily SiO2. And it's a great product. So that's going to be your base coat. Of course, about every 6 months or so, you're going to have to reapply that base coat. So just keep up on it when you're washing the boat. If you notice that it's starting to kind of lose that bead, you're going to want to just recoat that glass with regenex and then top it off with RegenX. Same on bright work. You can either go with regenex, which is what we did on this boat, or you can actually ceramic coat it. Sometimes I don't like that rainbow effect as that coating ages on the bright work, so I go with regenex. I keep that base coat on there every few months, and then I top it off with RegenX. So excellent way to maintain those types of surfaces. Then we jump to outboards. Now outboards are going to get a lot of the environment. They're going to get a lot of salt. So it's really important to keep good care of your outboards. Double coat those things with ceramic and then apply RegenX every single month on everything. The outboards top to bottom. Don't be lazy. Get in the water. You know, apply it all the way down to the lower outboard unit and on the props as well. And then take care of all your, plastics around your outboards. So your hoses, your brackets, stuff like that. Take really good care of your outboards, and the better you take care of them, the better they're going to hold up, because a lot of people, they just let them sit out here in the sun, and those clear coats bake right out of your outboards, and then you're going to struggle, and it's going to be a pain. You're going to have to get your caps replaced, or you're going to have to get new outboards. So I think it's super important to take care of your outboards. I think outboards look incredible when you really maintain them well. It really adds that extra depth, and it really makes that boat pop, because outboards, in my opinion, if you have a center console, they are everything to your center console. And that's how you do it, guys. So I think it's pretty straightforward. Now, if you do have any comments, drop them below and I will get to them as soon as I can. And yeah, leave the video a like. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. What are you doing? Hit that subscribe button now, and we will see you on the next video. Peace out.